Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa Wilcox, and this video is for anyone who's had difficulty feeling heard in the United States medical system. Like if you feel like you've tried all of the things and haven't found results, or for those people who are starting to lose hope in their healing journey. I specialize in helping people with chronic pain to find relief and to develop a better connection with their body and to live life better than they thought was possible after having years of symptoms. The biggest complaint that I hear from my patients is that they didn't feel like any of their previous practitioners listened to them. And the saddest thing is that a lot of them have had tests and imaging like MRIs and CT scans that didn't have findings that explained their symptoms, and they were told that nothing's wrong. The words that I hear the most from my patients are, people think that it's in my head. Oh my gosh, it's so sad. So I have yet to see a new patient that I wasn't able to find musculoskeletal or postural issues that hadn't been addressed by other practitioners in their past. And a lot of my patients haven't even been touched by a doctor or have been evaluated without their clothing on to see and feel the body. It's like crazy to me. Obviously, as a physical therapist, that's crazy, but doctors should be like looking at people's bodies, right? So for those patients that have been thoroughly evaluated, they may not have had doctors that communicated between each other or had time to really listen to the patient in order to puzzle together or like put the pieces together for their individual puzzle. And I hate to say this, but at least in my area, if you've seen your insurance-based providers and are not getting the results that you'd like, or if you're losing hope, don't worry. Hope is not lost, it just exists outside of insurance. So most insurance-based providers are amazing and highly trained. They're just limited by reimbursement from insurance companies. And this limits the time they can spend with you and the treatment options that they can provide to you. So I did a little research, and according to the internet, the average time spent with a primary care physician in Colorado is 12 to 15 minutes. In my personal experience, I feel like it's often less than that. So with only that amount of time, even the best practitioner won't be able to really sit and listen the entire time, and they have to make a decision quickly with the limited time that they have. And insurance only provides reimbursements for treatments that they deem necessary or have been approved for specific diagnoses. So this is very limiting to most practitioners and usually doesn't allow for the flexibility that we need to take the entire body into account. And it only treats pieces and parts of the whole person. So you might be asking, what do I do next? Or how do I start? Because stepping out of insurance world is a first for a lot of people. So I totally get it. I have been there. And once you look for practitioners that are out of network with insurances or cash-based, it can be really overwhelming. I personally suggest starting with someone who specializes in treating your symptoms and then going from there. So what do I mean by that? Like if you have pain, look for a PT, right? So the biggest difference when you start with almost any practitioner that doesn't take insurance is that they'll likely be able to spend a lot more time with you. They're going to be able to listen, and they can treat you as well as they possibly can without limitations. And more than likely, because they're able to take the time to really listen and get to know you, they will have a better ability to hone in on the source of your symptoms, not just make quick decisions to treat the symptoms. It's very likely that they also have a large network of amazing specialists and can recommend you to other practitioners that can all work together as a team to help you as much as possible. Now, I know what you're thinking. This must be expensive. You're not incorrect, but the money that has been spent on co-pays, deductibles, co-insurance without seeing results previously will now be going directly to the people who have the time and are unlimited in what they can do and will likely help you to get much better results and much faster. So often it actually ends up being less expensive. So my suggestion is to just start somewhere and know that there is still a lot of hope for you. If you have pain, find a physical therapist that's cash-based. If you can, I'm a little biased, but find a myofascial release specialist, as we treat the entire body and are able to find the sources of pain that are often nowhere near the actual symptoms and often don't make sense. So from there, we can refer you to many other specialists if we think that their treatments would also be beneficial for you. If you're dealing with other chronic conditions, I would highly suggest finding a functional medicine doctor. They look at all of the symptoms of the body and how they're working or not working together, and they can refer you to other specialists as needed. There are also a lot of other incredible practitioners like acupuncturists, chiropractors, nutritionists, dentists, medical doctors, and many, many more that are cash-based and have the time and the ability to make your health their priority. So I wish you all the best on your healing journey, and please subscribe for more content like this. Check out my other videos where I give a lot of ways to help yourself with self-care, and comment below with any questions or insights that you might have from your own healing journey that might help other people.